Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today, I'm here to explain to you the weird world of former British colony names. You got 12 slides to go through, by me of course. First here, we have Nyasaland, which is modern day Malawi. Now, if you read this here, it just states that it was named after Nyasa, which is the land for lake. That's what the natives call lake. And land, because lake land makes sense. Seeing this is Lake Nyasa, but now it's Lake Malawi. Which makes sense, considering, well, yeah, they also have these two little islands here on the map. But there's a few lakes here, so it's called Nyasa Land. Then, there's Rhodesia, which I had to go and find an old map, because originally this was North and South Rhodesia, Zambia and Zimbabwe. And it was used to refer to Cecil Rhodes. By the way, by company, you could probably figure it out, honestly. Based off of the location and the now controversy around the word Rhodesia. I originally thought it was named after Island of Rhodes, and then I realized it's British. Oh, never mind. Tanganyika, which is now in modern day Tanzania. It's got a huge lake right here named after it, which is still named Tanganyika, and there's a part of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which is called Tanganyika after the lake. Now, Tanganyika is just mainland Tanzania, that's it, there's nothing else to it. It was named after Lake Tanganyika, which is named after the Swahili Tanga, and Nyika, which is wilderness. So sail wilderness, because they had some pretty cool ports along the coast, which I'll talk about later. Then we have Bechuanaland, which is Botswana. It means the country of the Swana, which are the people there. I included this map because look how weird it is. Swaziland, Zululand, and all. Now, there are a lot of other weirdness in this area, but they aren't really British. Yeah, there's Griqualand West, but that's not that weird. The blue ones are the British. And then these yellow ones are just people, just African natives. And then these orange ones are Afrikaans, or the Boers. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Bechuanaland was actually divided. Then we have Basutoland, as you might have seen in this map here, which is Lesotho. They did have this territory. And it's just named after the tribe in the area, which is the Basotho, or Basuto. Anything. So that's how they got both Lesotho and Basutoland. Basutoland, Basotho, Lesotho, Basotho. Swaziland FT. They recently changed their name to a more normal name considering they're in Africa. And it just comes from the English, just the English language and the modern language, Swazi. So Swazi, people there, land. And yeah, by renaming the country, that's what they all want to do, by the way. They want to not have their awful past. South Africa is a different story, though. Southwest Africa, which is now Namibia. The Germans originally called it that, and then they just decided, we're gonna keep it, and so it's still, or it was still Southwest Africa. By the way, I had a little chunk of swan on land right there. For some reason. Sorry, I have a cough thing right now. And if you see all these other ones, these are just all the tribes, except Caprivi, I'm pretty sure. All these other ones are just the tribes. And then land after it. And we have the Leeward Islands, not in Africa anymore. And these are just the Northern Caribbean islands. So included all these islands in red. And I'm pretty sure the Virgin Islands were little or something. Yeah, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, Anguilla, and Dominica. And they lie in the lee of the wind, which means they're blowing towards them. Then we have the Windward Islands, which is St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Grenada. Which honestly, if there's a bridge connecting St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Grenada, I would not be surprised. St. Lucia to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I'd be surprised. That's because they were windward. Which means when it comes to the more also side note here, this Tobago Caves is not on the island of Tobago. Then we have Barotse Land, and I know it isn't British. It's still interesting. Well, I could find a few normal maps, but this one is the best because it shows Rhodesia and stuff. But it's in Russian. And Barotse is used to refer to the Lozi people in the area. Somehow they got Barotse from Lozi. And this is their Barotse Land right here. It doesn't go much south of that. It goes 1 pixel south of that at most, by the way, if it cuts off on the map. And right here, over here, it's just a straight line down. And if it's not a straight line, that looks very similar. One of the main reasons why I made this video is Tanzania. Now, this is what I'm talking about earlier, was Zanzibar. It's the mainland. I mean, Tanganyika is the mainland. And then they mixed with Zanzibar to make Tanzania. Although Tanzania says it was founded in 1961, it was called Tanganyika, and then they unified with Zanzibar. See, it's just Tanganyika and Zanzibar, so Zan, yeah. By the way, Tanzania was only these two islands, Pemba and Zanzibar. That was Zanzibar, and that was the colony, the protectorate. And the flag's unified too. This is Zanzibar. At the time, this is the flag of this Tanganyika. This is Zanzibar, the protector. I'm getting mixed up right now. And now this is the modern flag of Tanzania, which I like. Finally, we're in a different continent. We have Papua New Guinea, which sounds weird. You'd think it'd be Papuan, but no. So, if you see right here, you may be like, wait, it's a union between Kaiser Wilhelmstad or the territory of Papua. No. The German thing was called German New Guinea, because that's the island. And the name New Guinea comes from the Spanish, who thought it looked like the Guineans, the people that live here. And then Papua apparently is the Malay word for describing frizzy Melanesian hair. Also, I have more balls apparently than every other person because I'm not afraid to get things wrong when I pronounce them. And so I'm pretty sure the Spanish explorer took note of this. From how I see it, his name is pronounced as Eagle Ortiz de Retes, I mean. And that is about it. There are a few others, such as, let me just type this real quick, such as Somaliland in Benin, but I couldn't, or supposedly according to Wikipedia, but I couldn't find any evidence of it. These other ones are all evidence. And also, Baratziland currently is fighting for independence in Zambia, not Angola or the other ones. But in Zambia it is. And so, if you guys want me to make another video like it, I just wanted to make something like this. Yeah, a lot of other weird British colony names, but this one's the weirdest. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.